Episode 75 of Inspired Chat. Start off this video with a like, a subscribe, a thumbs up, a share is always nice. Chris and Darion, we are back with this next episode for y'all. We got a short episode for y'all, but we're gonna do it. We in a new location. You might not be able to tell. Hopefully you can't tell by the sound, because it's a little echo going on.
Yeah, it's a little echoey.
And I hope that don't give us poor sound quality, but let's see. We got a little episode for y'all because some people been missing us. So we just gonna start off with some locker room talk. What's been going on with you, Darion?
Work, the huge. Been taking care of some stuff in the background. Some sick for a little minute. Taking care of him. Just been caught up with the whole, married and fatherly life, parental life.
Mm-hmm.
That's really just been kicking my butt these last couple months. Just been taking over everything. We just had Christmas, and that time is a lot for me because all of my kids' birthdays and everything is all piled up on top of each other. Christmases, holidays, but I'm almost out. I got one left.
In February.
Yeah, I got one left in February. Then I'm free. What's been going on with you?
Well, y'all know I graduated from Ohio Media School. I earned my degree in radio and TV broadcasting. So that happened. And then I re-enrolled because I just love the abuse. So I'm doing a video emphasis program. It's for 6 months where I'll be learning pretty much everything as far as video production. That's editing, filming, writing, a little acting in there, like stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Behind the scene man is getting better.
I've been making reels. Y'all probably seen those. If y'all ain't seen them on Instagram, check it out on TikTok. Inspired Chats. I still been going out, getting into some shenanigans here and there. Just, having an occasional cocktail every now and then. Just an occasion, like once a week or something, I might have a drink. But that's that. I want to start the gym soon. It's time for me to start really focusing on that. But I gotta, it's hard to find time, but I will find the time.
I'm about to say you gotta have time.
I will find the time. I have to. I have to do that. But what else?
I've been at least going like my little once a week or going to the gym. I need to get more frequently. I need to get that back in there.
I definitely need to get more frequent with the gym. So
get that back in there.
What else has been going on? I don't know. I just think that overall, of course I'm stressed and all that type of stuff, but I'm in a good place. I really am, and I have not been in a good place in a long time. So,
well, that's good.
So I'm in a good place. I'm not I wouldn't say I'm happy, everything's perfect, but no, this is okay. I can do this. So that's that. Anything else?
No, let's roll it out.
All right, let's just jump straight into this hot topics bus. So Stephen A. Smith has apologized for his comments about Rihanna on the Sherry Shepherd show. Did you see that?
I saw it.
And he said that pretty much Sherry asked him what was his opinion of Rihanna doing the Super Bowl, the upcoming Super Bowl, and he said Rihanna is a lot of things, but she's not Beyonce.
I don't feel like that was a bad shot. I don't understand why we had to have this whole apology. All he said was she's not Beyonce. He's allowed to have his opinion.
Yeah, but
why was that so detrimental?
It was a little.
He had to roll out this whole apology train. That was not necessary.
It was like raining on her parade. I think people saw it as. And that was. I mean, I don't think it warranted an apology, but it was a little. It was a little.
Yeah,
rude,
I get that. That's a little rude, but I don't think it warranted an apology train. He did a video. He made a statement.
But that's Stephen A.
All of that wasn't necessary.
But that's Stephen A. He's an attention whore. That's what he do. He always find a way to have his name talked about in the media.
It's a problem. That was an accident. A problem. What did he say? It was a issue on management's part or something. For the statement being in there or something. He said.
I don't know. I mean, it was just a little. It was whatever. But like you said, we should be allowed to have our opinions. Everybody does not love Rihanna, just like everybody don't love Beyonce. If somebody brings up one of their name and they say, "Hey, I like Beyonce, but she ain't no Rihanna," I don't think that person should then have to go on shows and apologize and make it. You're allowed to have that opinion.
It wasn't that very informative.
Like now, if Rihanna would, and this is another thing, people be madder than the victim.
Yeah.
Now, if Rihanna would have said something, and said I was offended by what he said on the show, then he'd have been like, "Oh wait, my bad, baby, I ain't mean to offend you."
Yeah, my bad, I ain't mean it like that. Like it was just a little shade.
Yeah,
it was just a little shade. What that nigga did.
But yeah, let us know what y'all think about that in the comments. Stephen A. That's just
Stephen A. I really don't like him anyway.
Me either. So I don't want to defend him. So if he getting like tore up or getting dragged, like I would just watch. So
I mean, I said, I just thought it was a little over the top. But like I saw him like make an apology like the next day or something. I was
like, damn, let it marinate for a minute.
Like damn, like.
But that's the Sherry Show. So Carol Baskin, she alleges that her husband is alive and well in Costa Rica. Her husband, he was declared dead in 2002. If y'all don't know Carol Baskin, she was on the Netflix show Tiger King, where it's a song, it's a TikTok trend where celebrities like JoJo Siwa like dance to it. It's just this whole running thing that she killed her husband and fed him to the tigers.
Yep.
So now they're saying that the husband is alive.
I wonder how Tiger King feels about all this.
He responded, and I don't have Wi-Fi. But he did respond.
Okay, I didn't see that.
He flipped it as like if he is alive, then what about the insurance money that she got for his death? Like he's still flipping it on her.
That's right. So, that's right, Tiger King.
I wish I would have got that Carol Baskin interview when we had the chance. Now she about to be hot.
Oh yeah, she about to be
We should have got her.
Should have got her when we had the chance.
Should have got her when she was
Tiger King was a nice little. That was during Corona, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was during the COVID. That was a nice little COVID.
It really was.
It was a nice little COVID nugget right there.
Everybody watched it.
It was a phenomenon. It happened. Like it took over for like a good few months. That was a nice little COVID nugget that we had there. I enjoyed it. I think you was the one who even got me
I think so, because I was telling you, like, you gotta watch this. And you know me.
You gotta watch this messy ass shit.
It's so messy. It's like, it was so much. I used to remember all the characters' names and all how the dynamic.
It was so messy.
It was a good piece of TV.
Is that even still on Netflix?
I feel like it is.
It should be. It was a Netflix original.
It was definitely during COVID, because I remember when they had like their little like reunion show.
Yeah.
It was like virtual kind of thing. And like Tiger King, that was hot. That was a hot show.
It was hot. Like I said, that was a nice little COVID nugget. It got us through.
So if this man is alive, I feel like the world owed this woman an apology. The world. And she should go after everybody who publicly said that she did it.
People assassinated her good damn.
Tore that lady up.
Tore her down.
They said she not only did you kill him. I'm still not a fan of
Carol Baskin, though. I didn't really like her.
I love Carol Baskin.
I didn't really like her.
I liked her. Cool cats and kittens.
Cool cats and kittens. She was like a hip old grandma.
She really was. Well, so I know you've been following the Tory Lanez Megan Thee Stallion case.
Oh, you know me.
We're a little late to the party. We're talking about it on the show, but we have been talking about it.
Yeah, we talked about it with us.
You've been following a little more than me, but Tory Lanez, he says that he regrets not testifying in the Megan Thee Stallion shooting trial. He didn't refuse, but he was his attorneys pretty much said it wouldn't be a good idea to put him on the stand. So he's saying he regrets that. Yeah, any comment about the trial just in general?
The trial was a hot garbage mess. The trial was a hot mess. I do like these celebrity cases. We was getting updates every day as soon as they was coming out of the cases. One of their attorneys, I don't remember who that man was. I don't know whose attorney or lawyer, whoever he was. The one who was actually doing the little videos that was all over Instagram and stuff. He was updating, reading off the key cards. He was keeping us updated by the second. I liked that.
You know, they be watching them celebrity trials just like that Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. You didn't miss a second.
Miss nothing.
It's all on YouTube.
I loved it. But the case was a hot mess.
Tory Lanez is saying that he was misguided by his former attorney.
He did it. I mean,
I'm just saying he was misguided to not testify.
I mean, we all kind of knew he did it.
Yeah.
I was never one of those people who was like, he didn't do it.
Wait a minute.
I didn't say he never did it. I never say he didn't do it. I was just on his side.
Whatever. We're not even going to touch into that because we don't got a lot of time for y'all today. But it's some good news. Military veterans can now receive free emergency mental health care. and they're trying to do this to prevent like
PTSD.
like PTSD, people unaliving themselves and all that type of stuff. So
something that should have been happening.
Right? Like how long? If anybody deserves free mental health care, it should be the military.
People that kill people.
Don't say it like that. Don't say there's more jobs than.
I'm just saying, like people who've seen real trauma, like police officers,
exactly.
military people, doctors, things of that nature, where you are dealing with life and death situations. You are seeing random acts and things of that nature that you wouldn't normally see in everyday life. I feel like yes, you deserve at least a free therapist.
Yeah.
At least that.
You would think.
Somebody to talk to about the situation, somebody to help you through something.
You would think. It's kind of unfortunate that it took this long for the vets to get free health care. Well, mental health care. Yeah. Not even regular health care.
Not regular health care.
But at least they can get somebody to talk to and somebody, whatever. So
they at least deserve that.
Like, come on now. Because I was thinking about that the other day, like how you see so many people claiming to be veterans that are either homeless or down on their luck and just, whatever. Why is that?
I was about to say, I've never understood that.
It does not make you ever want to join the military.
No, it makes me never want to join the military. I served my country for 5-6 years and then I'm homeless and now I am a homeless bum for the rest of my life.
Right. Well, the last topic on our Hot Topics bus, Chris Rock's live Netflix special. Tickets are on sale.
Oh, yeah.
He will be finally addressing the Oscars slap, and this is also the first time that Netflix has had a live event like this. I remember comedian. I don't know, but I know comedian Andrew Schultz. He was like one of the first ones to do a live event like this. It wasn't on Netflix though.
Yeah,
he like had a website, sold tickets, showed the show live. I think maybe it was YouTube, and he did it like that. So comedians kind of doing it's kind of like a pay-per-view kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like a pay-per-view thing. Netflix is about to make so much fucking money.
This gonna break records.
Oh yeah, this is about to break records.
Especially if you bring people with him, because he been hanging out with Dave.
Smart.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying Netflix was smart for being the one to actually make this deal, because everybody was trying to get a deal with him.
Well, HBO or somebody, Showtime, they could have did it. Not really though, because those platforms, a lot of people don't have those no more. Like everybody got Netflix. Everybody don't have Showtime.
Nah, I mean the only other place you could have went is like HBO Max, because everybody started buying HBO Max over the pandemic.
Or you could download it real quick for the show. That could be, especially if you buy the ticket. Say you get like HBO Max for free for a month.
Yeah,
like that could have been cool. But Netflix got it, and I can't wait to see like what he turned this into, because it's been a year.
It's been a year.
It's been a year. The Oscars was a year ago. And it's like, he's been tight-lipped about it, waiting to make some money. I wonder what the deal. I wonder how much he made from this. Well, he probably ain't make it yet because it's a live event. They probably
paid him something.
Yeah, but
to get the deal.
But if they selling tickets and stuff, like I want to see what the ticket sales is before I agree to a deal. What if I agree to $50 million and y'all sell $1 billion in tickets?
No, because it's probably smarter than that. It's probably like you get something like they had to pay him something to get the deal, to get the offer.
Right.
Then he's getting like so much of ticket sales, and they are getting so much of ticket sales. Like it's him, so it's probably like 50-50 or like 60-40, where they get like 60, he gets 40%, something like that. To where he's getting a portion of the ticket sales.
I guarantee it's the most any comedian probably ever made on Netflix. I know.
Oh yeah.
Like no.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is making more than because if I'm not mistaken, Dave Chappelle might still be the most highest paid comedian through Netflix.
Yeah, because he get $20 million deals like it ain't nothing.
Like it ain't nothing. So I wouldn't be surprised if this, like you said, is the most. Like if they did offer him like 50.
Definitely. This is his career. Like he already made his career. But
this is probably the highest paid event Chris Rock has ever done in his career,
and he ever will do.
Like
this is it. This is your retirement. Like this.
Oh yeah, this is it. We're not gonna hear about Chris Rock after this,
and we shouldn't. Get your money, disappear, and live.
But that's what I said when this happened. I said that when this happened. I said he is going to make so much money, and he already has been. Cause you got to think. Remember, right after the slap happened, all of the shows after that happened. Because remember, he was going on tour with Dave Chappelle and Kevin Hart and stuff.
Yep.
Remember, all of those shows sold out because everybody thought he was going to talk about it.
Yeah.
And he made like slight little comments.
Yeah.
Maybe a little nugget. but he didn't go into it and he wouldn't talk about it.
Because he was halfway on tour when it happened.
Yeah, he was like on tour.
I used to know the tour name, but like he was on tour when the Oscar slap happened. And so, of
I think it was Rockin' Heart. It was like him and Kevin Hart was on tour together at that time. And then like they even added shows to the tour because the shows was selling out like that.
Yeah, so Chris Rock about to make some
So they made billions just from that. And then he did a couple other things after that, like doing extra like shows with like Dave Chappelle and New York and things of that nature. Yeah, he done made probably his career high right now.
Yeah,
it's probably the most money he's made right now.
Definitely,
it's from those shows and then what he just made, what he's gonna make in this Netflix deal.
Yeah,
you think he gonna bring anybody on?
He better. He should. It should be like definitely Dave Chappelle because they've been just they've been like kicking it lately. Kevin Hart as well. And then maybe like one other, like maybe like a lesser known kind of funny comedian, like a Bill Bellamy or a Mike Epps or something, like anybody, something like that, or just change it up and you could bring out like a female comic or somebody of a different race, like to kind of diversify it up. Because like it's a lot of, they're not lesser known, but like I said, like Andrew Schultz, Tim Dillon, Ari Shaffir, all those people,
like real comedians,
they would kill a set on Chris Rock's show. Yeah. Like they really would. Like, so he got some people. He probably gonna stick with the heavyweights though, because he making some good money. You can't risk that on somebody like.
I'm about to say and it's to make them some money.
Yeah, that's what
make everybody some cheese.
It's about to be big. I wonder what not Chris Rock. I wonder what Will Smith and Jada gonna be doing during this time, because you got to think he gonna do the special. I know, because it's not. And this is what people think. It's not just gonna be one special. Like it's gonna be the special. He gonna do that. That's gonna be a big event. Everybody gonna be talking about this for a week after. Then maybe a couple weeks after that, he gonna announce the tour of that. And then he gonna probably tour for like 6 months on that material. Yeah. So Chris Rock is about to be killing it this year.
As I said, like he's about to make so much money.
He about to be killing it. So.
Like I said, like you said, he's going to retire after this. You have no reason not to, though.
Yeah.
You was landed a golden egg. This was not supposed to happen.
No.
This wasn't supposed to happen to Chris Rock. This was not supposed to be Chris Rock's year. It was just a freak accident that happened and it landed in your lap. And yes, you need to handle that the best way you need to.
You need to bring Will Smith out. That's what he should do.
And let me roast your ass.
Make it like a unity kind of thing, like towards the end. Like say you do the whole show and then surprise everybody at the end, and like Will Smith is in the box somewhere.
Well, I'm still cooking.
Or he come out. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna use my words to tear you up just as bad as you used your hand to embarrass me on the world stage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be vicious with these words. I'm gonna critique you. I'm gonna talk about your wife. I'm gonna talk about your kid.
I'm wrapping that around to the ball joke.
You slapping me in the face. I'm naming the tour G.I. Jane 3. I'm naming
that
it.
Is so petty.
And I'm wearing I'm wearing a green suit, like just like her dress was. I'm going all the way. No.
I go all the way there. You gonna make it burn.
Yes. I'm a sting, yes, because you deserve it. Because you acted so out of pocket, you acted so out of character, you embarrassed yourself, you acted like a wild animal at the highlight of your career.
Let's not talk.
I'm just like, so Will Smith, he deserved these problems. Not so much Jada. That's a separate thing.
Jada deserves it.
She deserved a lot, but not for this. Not for this. She deserved a lot. Nothing to do with the smack, because you got to understand, Will Smith did it.
He did it.
That's he's responsible.
Yes,
for that.
He is responsible.
Yeah. So it did that before, and I didn't know what that was, and I just ignored it. I was down here setting shit up, and I turned around like, "What the fuck was that?" Yeah,
that completely caught me off guard.
But yeah, so we gonna just we'll keep you up to date with that, especially if they come to Cleveland. I'm gonna get that. He probably about to charge about $300.
I don't think it's gonna be hot.
Yeah, they gonna,
because that's like when
if he go on tour, he ain't announced the tour.
Who did theirs? I think it was Dave. Dave did his live showing here.
Yeah.
For one of the
Netflix
specials.
Yep, he did.
Them tickets was like $300-$400.
I think he was in Dayton. Dayton is a hot little comedy scene too.
It was like $300-$400.
Yeah, I believe
for like shitty tickets. Like that wasn't even like good seats.
Yeah, they charging like concert prices. Like they charging like almost Beyonce prices.
Yeah, almost.
If you want to be close, you gonna have about $1,000.
Yeah, I was like, because I was gonna go. I wanted to go so bad because Dave Chappelle is one of those comedians I really want to see live and in person, but I don't think I'm ever gonna pay his tickets. Because even when he did that show in Dayton, like over the summer, it was like $250.
Yeah. It's Dave Chappelle. Like, I want to say he kind of earned it, but he did. But
Not for the regular.
he ain't earned my $250.
Not for the regular comedy club.
He ain't earned my $250. But he's earned somebody's $250. I'm not paying $300 to see a comedian. Probably. Well, it depends.
Not just with shitty seats. Like that's
Yeah,
my
it
whole
depends
thing.
on the seat. Yeah.
Like it'd be different.
Yeah.
Like when we went to go see Tony Baker. Like
Yeah.
at least in that situation, like we had a table. It was like a nice little environment, and I think we paid like $90 for like the whole table. I could do that. I would even be willing to pay more than that. But like what y'all are talking about is not even having me like at a table. Like I'm literally gonna be in a seat. Like this ain't me eating and drinking and having a good time while I'm here. Like this is me like in a regular like stadium seat or something. Like no, not paying $300 for that.
But we're going to wrap this up. Because every time we talk about Will Smith, Chris Rock, Jada, we could go.
Oh yeah,
we just went almost 10 minutes on that. But but with that is our Hot Topics bus.
That is our topic.
And then we only got one topic for y'all today because like I told y'all, the show was going to be kind of short.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you because it's something else that we behind on. Rick and Morty. The season is over, season 6. We've seen every episode, right? I have.
I think I've seen every episode.
Well, we're going to do like a quick little breakdown to where like maybe 1 minute per episode. And I got the episodes listed so to remind you of each.
Okay, I'm about to say, because you want the...
Yeah, I got you.
Fluff them
I
in
got
there.
you. But first, what's your overall reaction of the season? Season 6.
Season 6, I will say...
Because we didn't go in with high hopes.
No, we didn't.
Remember?
But season 6 is probably like in my top 3.
Okay.
Probably top 3.
Top 3? Well, I'm going to say...
Top 3 seasons.
So it was good. You
It
would
was
say
good. It was a good season.
Okay.
I like that it was more... What's the word to use?
Episodic?
More canon.
Canon. Okay.
The episodes have been more canon. They've been a little bit more episodic. They've been actually flowing kind of more together. It was more streamlined. I like that.
Some character development.
I was about to say, and it was actual character development.
And some character destruction. But we're going to talk about that coming up.
Yeah. So for me, that is what I like.
Yeah. I liked it. Season 6, probably, like, if we had to pick our top, say, 5 episodes of Rick and Morty, maybe 2 or 3 of those for me is in season 6.
I said
Season
like
6 got some favorite episodes.
I said there's
of
2
mine.
episodes that are my favorite from
You
season.
know what? Yeah, I'll give you 2. At
Least that I can remember. Like I said, off the bat, the episode with
Well, no, I'm gonna take that back, but we'll talk about that.
Twin Beths. That's one of
Yeah.
my favorite episodes.
Yes, me too.
And
Roy with Morty.
yeah, Roy with Morty.
That's my.
And
That
Roy with
might
Morty.
be my number 1 favorite Rick and Morty episode.
That is up there.
Now,
I don't know. Unity is still like my
Okay.
favorite episode.
We gonna get there, y'all. If y'all don't know by now, we love Rick and Morty.
I'm about to say, yeah.
And this is just for the fans of Rick and Morty, people who might, also share this with us. So let's just go into it. Season 6, episode 1. That was when Rick and Morty, they were stranded on a citadel. They were saved by space bat.
Yes, that was a good episode.
Yep, and that was kind of set in the
Tone.
because where he broke the portal system. They reset the portal travelers to their original dimensions. So you kind of saw Rick's backstory and all of that.
You got to see like his actual original world.
So we're going to talk about these a little quicker because it's 10 episodes. But how should we frame this? Should we like rate the episodes? Or like, not like in order, but like say like 5 out of 5 stars. What would
Okay,
you give the
yeah,
episode?
okay, yeah.
Let's do that. So episode 1 surprised me.
I would say I'll give episode 1 like a solid 5.
Yeah, I'll give
It's
it.
not like my favorite episode because
No.
there's nothing really happening that drives like
No.
it did. I don't know how to say it. Like it wasn't like my favorite episode, but it was perfect to start the
It
season
was.
because it tied. It defined like we didn't get because I was like we can't get a random episode
Right.
to start season 6 after the way season 5 ended. Like
Right.
there just was no way to just be like, okay, we back in this Rick and Morty. Like you couldn't just
You can't do that.
something random and just be like, okay, yeah, they're back on Earth and everything is fine. Like, no, what the fuck happened to?
Yeah.
Why did all these things happen? Like we needed that.
Yeah,
And
that had to happen.
That had to happen. So like that was like why it was such a 5 for me because normally we would have got some bullshit like random throwaway first episode where it wouldn't have tied together nothing, and then they would have like did like, oh, we're gonna give you some information in this episode about what happened, and this information in this episode about what happened. Like I didn't want that shit.
I'm gonna give it a 5 too. because, like you said, they didn't do anything wrong. They did what they were supposed to do. Like, they tied this season to the last season's episode.
Yeah.
Season 5's episode. And they reintroduced Space Beth. They set the groundwork for what the story was going to be for season 7, actually. Because how they reset the Portal Travelers, it kind of put a pin in and wrapped up that Cronenberg Earth. So we done with that. It let us, it introduced us to Prime Rick. It got everybody dead there.
But we might not be, because remember, that's Prime Rick's original Earth.
True, but I'm saying as far as our current time, Beth and Summer died, and then we saw Jerry die.
Yeah, oh yeah, so the rest of the family died, but
we can still deal with it.
But we could end up still going back to Cronenberg Earth.
True.
Because that was Prime Rick's actual timeline.
So then Prime Rick got introduced, and which I wasn't too excited about the Prime Rick character. That his rollout was not the same as like Evil Morty's.
His rollout wasn't amazing. Like it wasn't like
I'm not interested really in the story as much as I was with Evil Morty.
Yeah, and that's kind of granted. But that's because also like we haven't really been hinted, like it wasn't hinted at with Prime Rick.
No.
Like but I like that though. Because it's more speaks to Rick's personality. Like Rick wouldn't have gave a fuck about Evil Morty either if he really would have known about Evil Morty.
He didn't. Remember, he kept being so dismissive.
Yeah, he didn't really care. Like he didn't really care. But like Rick's nonchalantness, but he actually was obsessing over somebody like in the background. That was cool to me. Cause like, no, we didn't get like him looking for Prime Rick for real. But in the back of his mind, oh no, this shit has been driving him nuts.
Yeah.
And this is what really has been driving him for years. And technically they did hint at Prime Rick. If you go back to the episode with Bird Person.
Yeah.
If you go back to the episode with Phoenix Bird Person, he was going through timelines, killing all of these different Ricks because he's been looking for Prime Rick.
Yeah.
Since the beginning. And even the Citadel episode,
they touched that.
Explained like he was looking for him. But we never got but we never knew that he never found him.
But we got to move on. Still on episode 1. So episode 2, and by the way, I'm not going to give the official show episode titles because they're stupid. But episode 2, that was where Morty was in the Blips and Chips game, Roy, and Rick had to go in and save him. His personality got splintered into the 5 million.
Yeah, because like an electrical
NPCs. Yep, because I keep wanting to say casino. The arcade was being robbed like they were doing a Die Hard, and that was Summer doing her Die Hard. That was that episode. Yeah. One of the funniest and one of my favorite episodes, absent the Summer Die Hard stuff. I didn't need any of that.
No, I didn't need none of that.
I really wish they did not have that B story, and it was all about the Roy game. I hope we see a callback to the Roy game at some point. It don't got to be season 7, maybe season 8. But Roy, that game, like that whole idea, I love that whole thing.
They kind of got rid of it.
Kind of, but it's a game. You can make another one.
I mean, that's true.
I mean, but who knows? Maybe we don't need it. We'll see. But so yeah, episode 2. I think it's Rick and Morty well lived or something. What you got to say about that?
I give it. I'm gonna give it.
I'm gonna get a 5. I'm giving it a 5. I'm giving it a 5.
I want to say either a 4 or a solid 5. Like, somewhere in there. Because it wasn't like absolutely perfect, but it is one of my favorite episodes. So
it's so funny.
So I'm gonna give it a 5. Because like I like the Rick. We got the Rick and Morty relationship again. We got to bounce that around.
Yeah.
We got to see him interacting with a bunch of Mortys, and like that was kind of cool. And the story build up and development was cool.
It was right. They did it right. But I just know for me, I had not like busted out laughing watching Rick and Morty in a while. And that episode, like, it's hard to get me to like literally laugh out loud at the TV.
And that was a little laugh out
Oh
loud.
my God. If y'all check out, I'm okay with that being the first episode y'all watch. If y'all ever, actually, yeah. Because some of these other episodes coming up, that do not need to be your first episode of Rick and Morty.
Nah.
Because with a lot of the, we'll see. But I'm giving it a 5. You said 4. 3. That's the one you were talking about with the Beths.
Yes.
Beth and Space Beth. They were
in love with each other.
Thing. Yeah.
She was in love with herself. This episode where Beth fell in love.
That was a good episode too. That was a good episode.
And I liked that episode because again, it was character building.
Yeah.
We got to see an episode all about Beth. I typically like episodes with Beth. I kind of like Beth. She's not like my favorite character or nothing, but I do typically like Beth-driven episodes. Because even ABC's the best. I like ABC.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Like, I like the best episodes.
Slide over a little bit. Just a little bit.
So, like, I like the best episodes.
Yeah. Episode 4, that was Night Family. That was like one of their first attempts at like a horror kind of episode, kind of.
It was like Get Out or not Get Out.
No,
Us.
Us, yeah, with the family.
It was like an Us episode.
Yep.
Where basically there's another version of the families that take over when they go to sleep.
Yeah.
Thanks to Rick's inventions.
It's not my type of show, but they executed it right. I think they did what the vision was supposed to be.
Yeah, it was a decent episode. Like, it was cool. I'll give it like a 3.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Only because it's not my style of animation, but that's not a mark towards them.
And it didn't necessarily build upon nothing. It was just kind of like, eh.
Yeah, it didn't. Nothing happened in that episode that you need for. Well, maybe they might be a callback about Summer's like resentment towards Rick.
Oh yeah,
because technically she has some type of animosity towards him, and maybe we need to address that.
Because she treats him like shit in the in the sleep world.
Because she said something. She said a line to him that was in a previous season. Because he said something like, "I don't care what you think, Summer," or something like that. And then she said that when she revealed that she was the Night Summer, she's like, "I don't care what you think." I think it was the Go-Go-Tron episode. Something like that, to where she had said something. So maybe at some point they'll bring it all together. But I do respect the way, I didn't like the way they did this stuff, but they leave a lot of open stuff like that. So at some point they can build upon it later.
That's typically what they do, but that's
which is fine. Like,
so they can bring back and use stupid jokes when they feel like
true, and they do that a lot, and I don't like that. But say like the Evil Morty episode, like the first one in like season 2 or something.
It was like season 1.
Was it? So whatever season that was. When they first introduced Evil Morty, that could have easily been seen as a throwaway episode at the time.
Yeah, it could have been seen as nothing.
And the fans made it something.
Yeah, we didn't know that was going to build up into anything.
So,
and we
maybe
didn't
these
get a
little
confirmation
things
for like 2 seasons.
Because they didn't want it. They don't like to listen to the fans as far as stuff like that. Yeah. But anyway, so I keep wanting to say season. Episode 5.
Episode 5.
Yeah, that's probably one of the least favorite of the season.
The fortune cookie
episode? Yes, the fortune cookie episode.
This gets a 2.
I'm giving it a 1.
I would probably even give it a 1. It was pointless. We don't even really got to go into detail. It was just a fortune cookie episode. Like, basically, fortune cookies are real, and whatever happens in the fortune cookie is real, thanks to like some alien monster.
Yeah, it was. I don't like.
It was a dumb episode.
It was a dumb episode.
I give it a 2 though. It did make me giggle, made me laugh.
Yeah,
it made me chuckle. And it was Rick, and it was
Jerry.
Rick and Jerry hijinks.
Yeah,
made
but
them
Rick and Jerry actually, I think they had a couple episodes.
And they
this
became
season.
friends at the end.
Yeah. But
legitimately.
Yeah.
Because the fortune cookie came true.
I was not a fan of that episode, but I'm gonna say it's probably my least favorite so far, at least from what we named.
I was about to say, I think it's my least favorite episode that season.
And then episode 6, that's when I kind of started to get discouraged because that was fresh after that episode, and then that was the dinosaurs.
The dinosaur episode was dumb.
It was dumb. Yeah, it was okay.
It's gonna be like maybe a 3.
I'm gonna give it a 3. I'll give it a 3 because it was cool. I can rewatch it.
Yeah, I can rewatch it.
But it's definitely not a favorite or anything like that. Anything you want to say about that episode? Because that kind of was like a political episode. They was kind of talking about Democrats or like far right, far left, liberals, and MAGA people. It was interesting, but it wasn't like the best thing in the world. Now, episode 7, that was with the previous Leon, and they brought back Story Lord. They literally broke the fourth wall.
Oh yeah.
And they kind of got rid of Story Lord. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to remember I don't really remember that episode, though, to be honest with you.
It was really just that Story Lord.
Full meta jacket. They went really meta in that episode. That's what it was
Story Lord broke out using Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Broke out of the time.
Oh, and then he had to convince the writer, the creator of Story Lord.
The actual writer.
The actual writer. Yeah, I know. I know.
The writer of Rick and Morty.
So.
And it gets I'll say 3.
Same, I matched that 3. Episode 8, that was with Pissmaster. When I first watched it, I did not like it.
Of course you did.
Did not like it.
Of course you did.
It's ill. What are we doing?
You hate all the low bar. You hate the low bar.
But
Pissmaster,
given time,
it was actually a decent episode.
It was. It really was a good episode.
It spoke to Rick's humanity.
It did. And kind of like a few of these episodes, they've been kind of making Rick kind of, showing that he care about something. Because you just can't have a character that don't care about anything or anybody. It was because we found that out in the next episode. But Pissmaster, I'm gonna give that one.
I'm still gonna give it a 3. It's not getting like a 4, but
I'm gonna give it a 4 because like me and Sir talked about this. Sir called me one time. We laughed so much about this Pissmaster episode. Sir, my brother. And he was talking about how like they pretty much just kind of made Pissmaster like just such a little bitch. Like,
he was.
He said, "Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it." Like just that little cheap. That was funny. That was so funny.
It was funny.
But we're gonna move on because we really run out of time. We got 40 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3. I'm gonna give it a 3.
I'm gonna give it a 4. Episode 9. That was when Morty was the Sun King. Remember that? And it was okay, I guess.
It's a 3.
Yeah.
I didn't need it.
I'm gonna give that a 3 too. And then episode 10 was the Christmas special. That's when we found out that Rick was a robot for like the last few episodes because he was
a
obsessing.
season 6 mid finale.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
What do you mean mid finale?
And then that was the end of season 6.
Yeah,
Not
episode
getting no more
10.
episodes.
No, that was it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the season 6 finale.
Where we found out he was a robot, and then that was also the lightsaber episode. So we saw President Curtis come back, and him and Morty was kind of fighting over the lightsabers. They kept falling perfectly vertical, and it was all that. You don't really have to be a Star Wars fan to get it, but you got to be a Star Wars fan to really appreciate it. Yeah. I think it was cool.
I kind of want to give it a 4, but I really want to give it. It really deserves a 3. But the only reason I kind of want to give it a 4 is because it tied back into our original plot. It tied it back into the plot, so that's why I'm gonna give it a 4.
That's why I will give it a 4 because of that. Because,
because
it didn't just leave it open. Like
we got an explanation. Rick came back pissy and angry.
Yeah,
his old
angry
regular self. And
so that is.
I'll give it a 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4. I'll match it too, and I'm gonna say the season overall gets a solid 4. Probably like a 4.25 or something. It ain't gonna get a 5 because it was not a perfect season.
But the season probably gets like I think by our score, it probably have like a 3.5.
By our ratings, probably because it's some. Because
there was like 2 episodes that we gave like 2s.
But how many? But we
gave most of them 3. And
we expect this though from Rick and Morty though.
Yeah,
like they are allowed to have 2 episodes that are trash.
Yeah.
We all accept that as fans at this point, so that shouldn't be a mark against them because we knew that was coming.
Yeah,
But anyway, that's Rick and Morty. If you also a fan of Rick and Morty like us, just maybe hit us up.
I'm about to say, let us know your favorite episode.
Let us know your favorite episode from season 6 in the comment section. So that's all we got for y'all today. I'm gonna give y'all a quick little free inspiration.
I'm about to say we ain't giving them no.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them a little something now. But
that smooth jazz.
Hit the music. Darion?
You gotta say it sultry.
Sultry. Okay. How do you say hit the music sultry?
No, not hit the music sultry. You gotta say the free inspiration like sultry.
Okay.
They have a little sexy on.
Okay, here we go. Let me know if I do it right.
Okay.
All right, hit the music. Darion, are you ready for a free inspiration?
I'm ready.
Today's free inspiration is, you don't always have to tell your side of the story. Time will. That's our show. Episode 75, Inspired Chats. Thanks for watching.